Today we're working on my grandson Maxwell's open fisherman. Maxwell is a professional grade fisherman hunter, and he has a problem with his boat. The center console is continually coming loose from the deck. It was held down with just sheet metal screws, and we decided to try putting it in with well nuts. So we went to Lowe's and bought a bunch of well nuts. There's a well nut. It's basically a rubber thing with a brass nut in the end of it. When you put it through the deck, it expands and grips the deck. And the nice thing about it is it's waterproof and corrosion proof. So we're gonna drill a 3/8 hole in the deck here and test one of them. The deck is about 3/4 of an inch thick, and he's not gonna drill through the gas tank. And so we bought 3/4 well nuts. We also bought 3/4 inch long well nuts, but we don't know whether the length is the same as the grip range, so we're experimenting with that. We're going to put this in and see what happens.
Need a little bit of a bigger drill bit.
Okay, let me go find another drill bit. Okay, we've drilled a really it was slightly bigger than a 3/8 hole. Max had to wallow it out with the drill, but then we pressed it down into the deck, and we're gonna carry on with that. We're gonna go ahead and drill all the holes we want to for the 3/8 ones, and then we also bought 4 bigger ones that we're gonna put at the corners of the console here to see if they'll provide a little additional strength. You see, he's having to use the drill to wallow the hole out big enough for the thing to go into. I thought it was just 3/8, but that should give us a nice tight fit. Okay, like I said, we decided on the corners we were going to put the bigger 5/16 threaded well nut, and he's drilling the hole now. For that, we went and got a bigger drill bit, so he's going to take that. The drill bit's still not big enough. We're going to have to wallow it out some like we did with the other. The deck was torn up over here on this side in this middle hole underneath it. It's got like a rip in the deck just from having such a hard life. So Max is going to go up forward of that a little bit and drill a guide hole into what we hope is a good floorboard. And so we can just move this mounting hole a little bit. So go ahead, Max. Looking good. Okay, we've gotten all the holes drilled, got all the well nuts in place, did some extra ones on each side here. We went with 2 in place of the one that was in the middle here because the deck was torn up on this side as well. So we've got 5/16 bolts out here on the corners. We're using fender washers, stainless steel fender washers under them to spread the load out. And it's starting to come together. All right, all the bolts are in. We've tightened some of them down snug. We're not real sure how much torque to put on these well nuts. The Max is gonna tighten one of these corner ones down here. This is one of the 5/16 that we put on each corner. All right, now we're just doing a couple of clicks on them. We got one more big one back here. So far they've all pulled up, and rocking it. It looks like it's steady. I would go, now that you got them snugged up, I'd go around with another round of torque on each one.
All right.
Here it is, all cleaned out, bolts in place. Let's zoom in on something here. Need to fill some small holes here, but all in all, it looks pretty good. A trip out into the bay will tell us whether it's operating properly.